What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Man, family, man, we got to grow up emotionally. One of my dear friends, dear sisters from England, shot me an email and asked me to make a video talking about this right here, about running on empty and not having any more to give. Man, this is such an important conversation, you know what I mean? And there's a couple of reasons why this happens. Excuse me. Why we get to a place in time where, man, we just keep going and going and going and going. And it's like we get to a place of just exhaustion. It's like, I'm done. You know what I mean? I can't go no more. You know what I mean? And we do that because, number one, man, we're not taking care of us. You know what I mean? We're not taking care of us. We're not making us a priority. You know what I mean? We're not loving on us. We're not valuing our time, our energy. You know what I mean? It's just, again, this is a grown folk channel. We're going to keep it real here. You may not like the answers, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? We got to get to a place where it's like, man, you know what? I got to make me a priority. I got to make my life, my body, my energy a priority. I can't keep giving and giving and giving until I get to a place where I'm just empty. I can't keep giving and sowing into other people and not taking time out for myself to rejuvenate me, to replenish me. We do that because we love other people and we value other people far more than we love ourselves. We do that because we value them. We love them a whole lot more than we like us. And so we're so concerned about, man, being there for everybody else. We're so concerned about sowing and helping everybody else. But we won't take the time to love on us. We won't take the time for us to heal, for us to relax, for us to regroup. And it is what it is. It's really that simple. It's because you don't really value you, because you don't really make you a priority. Not like you make all these other people a priority. See, the trip is, when somebody's not a priority to you, you don't invest in them like that. You don't go and give and give and give and dump into them like that. You only do that to things that you value. You only do that to people that you value. The average person walking on the street, you're not investing in them like that. Your co-workers, you're not investing in them like that. Your toxic relatives, man, you ain't investing in them like that. You only invest in people like that that you value. But yet you won't invest in yourself like that. Another reason why we go and we get to a place of, man, I'm done. I can't go no more. You know what I mean? Another reason that happens is because God is trying to get our attention. God, universe, source, trying to get our attention, to let you know that, yeah, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. This is not where you're supposed to be investing your time. This person is not the person you're supposed to be investing your time and energy into. You're not supposed to be sowing into this one right here. And you're wasting the gift that I've given you. You're wasting your energy. And I've told you over and over, but you won't listen. So I've allowed you to get to a place where you just burn yourself out. You crash and burn because you won't listen. Because you haven't listened to your intuition. Your intuition's either told you, take a time out, take a break. Spend some time out in nature. Stay at home today. Relax. Take a nap. Work in the garden. Go to the ocean, go to the lake, whatever. Your intuition has told you what to do, but you won't listen. You suppress that, and you keep going and going and going and going and going and going. God has told you, no, not this one. They're not the one. Don't invest in this person. They're really not your friend. Don't invest in this one. That's not family. It's your relative, but it's not family. There's a difference. Don't invest in this one. They don't really have your back. They don't really care about you. Don't invest in this one. They're using you. We won't listen to God or source. And so let's throw their hands up. And they'll let you keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving until you ain't got nothing else to give. And then what some of us do is we get bitter and we get angry. Because it's like, I've given all I had to you, and you're ungrateful, and you're unappreciative, and you're mad at God for this person because this person is wild out, and man, they're selfish, and God is saying like, man, stupid, I told you not to be given to them. I told you they were selfish. I told you they were a taker. And they're going to take everything you give. But you didn't want to listen to me. I, as God, warned you and told you over and over and over, not this one. This ain't the one. But you didn't want to listen. So you ignored me as God, as source, because you thought, you felt like this was the one. Okay, so you're gonna learn the hard way. A hard head make a soft ass. You're gonna learn the hard way. You're gonna keep giving and they're gonna keep taking. And they're gonna suck you dry. And you're gonna realize, damn, I've wasted all this time, all this energy, all this money, all these gifts, all this whatever, and these people right here who don't appreciate it, who don't value it, who don't even like me like that. Why would I keep sowing and giving and investing into people like this who not even really paying attention to me? Who don't even fuck with me like that? I can't get mad at them for being takers. I can't get mad at them for sucking me dry. Because that's a victim mentality. That's not going to help me in my growth and development. I got to grow the fuck up emotionally, and I said, okay, well, why did I keep giving? Why did I keep going? What is it about me? What am I supposed to learn from this? So that when I get the opportunity again, I'll be more cautious and more wise in where I invest my time and my energy. I'll be more careful about how I invest my resources. I won't be so quick to rip and run with every time somebody want me to take them somewhere or somebody want me to meet them up somewhere and all this. I ain't got time for all that no more. I'm gonna be a little more careful about what I decide to do. I'm gonna use a little more wisdom. I'm gonna be connected to God more in regards to my choices and who I allow close to me. I'm gonna trust my intuition in regards to where I invest my time and energy, and into who I invest my time and energy. Because the reality is, everybody doesn't deserve your time and energy. Everybody don't deserve to sit at your table. Everybody don't deserve to reap the benefits of your hard-earned work or your rewards. The blessings that God's source universe is giving you. Everybody don't deserve to partake in those. And so you got to learn to trust your intuition. You got to learn to have healthy boundaries and be able to push back and like, nah, hell nah. Motherfucker, you can't ask me for shit. And you don't say that out of anger. You don't say that out of hostility. You say that from a place of men, knowing who you are. And understanding who they are. It doesn't make them bad people. It just makes them the wrong people for you to be investing your time and your energy and your resources into. And it is what it is. You're not going to take the last of your hard-earned money that you got to pay your light bill and give that to a crackhead or a meth head when they ask you for the last 20, your last 20. You ain't going to allow your lights to get cut off because you're so nice and giving and caring and compassionate about the world to where you're going to give this drug addict your last bit of your money. You're not going to take money, food out of the house to feed the habit of a drug addict. And I know we justify, man, we just give it to them what they do. That's none of our business. You know they're a fucking drug addict. You know they're going to waste that on their fucking habit. That's not using wisdom. That's not using your resources wisely. You're wasting what you've been given. I don't give a damn how you justify it. You're wasting it. And it is what it is. So again, you got to learn to trust your intuition. You got to learn to take some time off, regroup, get regrounded. Spending time out in nature does wonders for me. And oftentimes, I don't even have to be out in nature. I can just start playing with my plants. I'll just start replanting them, watering them, just running my hands through the soil, just touching the foliage. You got to figure out what works for you. Maybe you need more time to take a nap or just let your body rest. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need to exercise a little more. Whatever it is, learn to trust your intuition. Maybe you need to learn to change your diet. Maybe your diet's off. Maybe you're taking in too much sugar. Maybe you're drinking too much soda. I have no idea what's going on in your individual lives. That's none of my business. I'm just throwing out things that can affect our bodies, that affects our energy. Maybe you're watching and entertaining too much negative crap, and it's sucking the energy out of you. Maybe you're entertaining too much drama, too much bullshit. Maybe you're watching the news way too much. Maybe you're listening to people on the job or your quote-unquote toxic-ass relatives or quote-unquote toxic-ass friends gossiping and lying and slandering others. And all their negative toxic energy is actually sucking the energy out of you. Either way it goes, we have to learn to trust our intuition. We have to learn to trust God, source, universe. We have to learn to disconnect and take time out and get refocused, regrounded. It is what it is. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing, family. Peace.